Hello guys, this is David with OCR. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install Windows 8.1 on your computer if you're running Windows Vista or Windows 7 or Windows 8. You can install Windows 8.1, the latest updated Windows 8 operating system. Um, so basically what we are going to be doing is we are going to be installing Windows 8.1 side by side with Windows 7. Now you can use this video to install Windows 8.1 side by side with Windows Vista or Windows 8. So you might be asking yourself, why not just install Windows 8.1 completely on a PC? Well, if let's say that, well, as you know, Windows 8.1, it's just a preview right now, so they're not completely finished with it yet. They will be releasing the final release by the end of the fall. So this is just a preview right now. So once the final release is complete, you're going to have to reinstall Windows 8.1 in order to use the final release. So right now, the preview it's not completely finished yet, so there's still some bugs in it. So this is just a preview. So that's why you might want to install it side by side with your current operating system in case some of your applications are not fully compatible with Windows 8.1. Then you can always switch back to your operating system, whether it's Windows 7 or Windows Vista or Windows 8. So okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. So the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to want to check your PC to see if it's compatible with Windows 8. If you're running Windows 7 or if you're running Windows Vista. So you're going to need a tool, and that tool, it's called Windows 8 Upgrade Assistant. There you go. Just Google that and select the first option. So you're going to want to download this application and then run it. And this application is basically going to check your computer and see if your computer is completely compatible with Windows 8. Now, if you're going to be running any printers with Windows 8, if you wanna try to run your printer, you want to have that printer plugged in when you run this application. That way, this application can check and see if your printer is compatible with Windows 8.1. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So once you find out that your PC is compatible with Windows 8, the next thing that you are going to need is the ISO. So just Google Windows 8.1 ISO. Download. There you go. Select the first option. Scroll down. So right here, you're going to want to select your type of version that you want. If you want the 64-bit or the 32-bit, one way to find out whether you're running 32-bit or 64-bit is by going to the Start menu, the Start button, and then go to System. Right click on it and then go to System if you are running Windows 8, and this will tell you what type of operating system your PC is running, and then just download the one that your PC is running. So if you're running Windows 8 32-bit, then you're gonna want that. If you're running Windows 7, if you go to the Start menu, Start button, and then go to right click Computer, then go to Properties. As you can see, if you're running 64-bit right here, System type, then that's the Windows 8.1 operating system that you're going to want to download. So once you do that, make sure you download the correct version for your computer. So that's the next thing. Now this is a big file, so this is going to take a while. So that's the next thing. So once you download the ISO, you're gonna want to burn that ISO to a DVD. So if you are running a Windows 8, all you have to do is just go to the ISO and go to the ISO right here. I have an ISO. So this is an ISO file. You go to an ISO, you right click it, and then you select burn disk image, and that's it. So once you select that, it's gonna ask you to put in a disk, a DVD, and then you just click burn, and that's it. That's that simple. Same thing with Windows 7. Let me see here. Okay, let me move this over here. So let me start my Windows 7 PC so I can show you. But it's pretty much the same process with Windows 7. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to do it like that, you can always download a application. This application here, it's called BurnAware Free, and then just select burn image. So just go to their site, BurnAware. There you go, burnaware.com. Select download now, and then select the free one, unless you want to buy the premium or the professional, and that's it. So download the free version. That's all you need for in order to burn your ISO, and then you're just going to select burn image, and that's it. So that's it. That's all you have to do. You just put in the DVD and then start the burn-in process. You're just gonna click burn, and once you have your DVD, the next thing that you're gonna want to do is since I am going to be installing it on my Windows 7 PC. So the next thing that you're gonna want to do is you are going to want to create a partition for Windows 8. So this is Windows 7. So you're gonna want to go to computer, right click computer, go to manage, then you're gonna go to disk management, then you're gonna go to your C drive, unless you have two partitions, but most likely you only have one partition. So you're gonna go to your C drive. As you can see, I only have 24 gigabytes, but I actually have more. This is a virtual machine, so my computer is set up to keep extending if I need more space. So you're gonna right click your C drive, and then you're gonna select shrink. Now here we are going to be creating a partition. Now you want to give it at least 25 gigabytes, so you're gonna want to give it at least 26,000 megabytes. So you're gonna delete that, and we're gonna give it 26,000 megabytes. There you go, 26,000. As you can see here, it looks like I'm having some issues. That is because my volume, it's actually set up to extend, but it's not necessarily. I think that for this type of operation, it's not going to let me create another partition because of that. So I am going to have to implement a solution for that. I am going to actually load in another partition. It's basically like just installing another hard drive into my computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, and then but for you, you're not gonna have any issues doing this. Of course, if you have more than 50 gigabytes, which you probably do, most likely you do have more than 50 gigabytes. So yeah, you just right click it and then select shrink, and then just give it at least 25 gigabytes. Now, if you don't know how much is a gigabyte, because Windows reads your hard disk drive in megabytes. As you can see, 16,715 megabytes. So you might not know what that is. Well, you got to remember that 1 gigabyte is 1024 megabytes. So that is how Windows reads your hard drive in megabytes. So you can always go to Google and just type in gigabytes, gigs to megabytes, like that, and use their calculator, and then from here you can just go. So if you know that you're going to need at least 25 gigabytes, you just type in 25 gigabytes, and then it gives you a number, which is 25,600 megabytes. So there we go. So that's how you just Google that, gigs to megs, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video while I load a hard drive in my virtual machine. Okay guys, so I just loaded a virtual hard drive on my Windows 7 virtual machine because it wasn't allowing me to shrink my C drive, because since it's a virtual machine and I only have it's set up to extend if I need more than 25 gigabytes, but since it's a virtual machine, it didn't work out. So I had to load another hard drive in order to show you guys how to install Windows side by side, Windows 8.1 side by side with Windows 7. So this is the hard drive that I went ahead and loaded. It's 25 gigabytes. So the first thing that I am going to have to do is I am going to have to initialize it, and that's it. But I still want to show you how to partition, how to create a partition for Windows 8.1 on your Windows PC. Whether, remember, it doesn't matter if you're using Windows Vista or if you're using Windows 8. The process, it's still the same. So what I am going to do here, I'm going to go to the C drive and I am going to be shrinking the C drive. I'm just going to show you how to do it. That way you'll know how to do it. Because I don't know how you're, I don't know what kind of experience you have shrinking or partition hard drives. And at first, you know, some people, it can be a little bit hard for some people to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do it because I really want you to try out Windows 8 if you want to try it out, because it's really easy. And I know a lot of people are excited about Windows 8. A lot of people might be running Windows Vista or Windows 7 and they might want to try Windows 8. So right now with Windows 8.1, this is a great opportunity for those people that are running Windows Vista or Windows 7 to actually try out Windows 8, 8.1, and see if that's something that they like. So okay, so so this is what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to give it at least 25 gigabytes, at least 25 gigabytes. Now, like I show you, if you don't know what is a megabyte, what is a gigabyte in megabytes, just Google it, like I just showed you how to do it. So I'm going to be creating a 10 gigabyte partition. So it's going to be 10,000 megabytes. There you go, 10,000 megabytes. So once you type in the megabytes, then all you have to do is select shrink, and again, just Google it, Google megabytes to gigabytes, I mean gigabytes to megabytes, and type in the number of gigabytes, and then just type in the megabyte number in here that equals gigabytes. So you just, and then you just select shrink, and that's it. It takes a little bit, so there we go. So as you can see here, now I have 9.77 gigabytes available. It's unallocated. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and extend this. I'm gonna add it back into my C drive. So once you're finished with Windows 8.1, or let's say that you don't like Windows 8.1, if you just want to get rid of it, just go ahead and delete it. I'm gonna show you how to do that, but first I'm gonna just go ahead and extend it. Extend, there we go. Just click next and then finish. So now I got it back into my C drive. So actually I went ahead and added that partition back to the C drive. But if you don't want that partition, you can just select delete. If you want to delete Windows 8, all you have to do is just select it, right click it and select delete. Right now it's faded. So okay, so once you create that partition, now you're gonna right click it and then you're gonna select new simple volume, select next, next, and then select next again. Now you're gonna wanna name it, so volume label. So I am going to name mine Windows 8.1. There you go, and then select next again and then finish, and that's it, guys. It's that simple. So let's go ahead and wait for the partition to finish being formatted. As you can see, it's being formatted right now, formatting. So that's it. So we have our CD ready, or DVD ready, so we have that ready to go. So we are ready to start installing Windows 8.1. So the next thing that you're gonna want to do is restart your computer, and so you're gonna want to restart the computer, and once you restart your computer, you're gonna have to pay close attention to your screen. You're gonna get the option to enter the BIOS or select a boot device. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press the key that you need to press that is telling you on your screen to press to either enter the settings, so you can select the correct setting to boot to start the computer from the DVD CD drive. Because if you don't, then the computer is just going to boot from the hard drive and it's just going to start loading Windows 7. So a lot of the times you will get a message saying press F12 to select boot device, and then you're just gonna press the key, and then you're just gonna select the CD DVD drive so the computer can boot from it, and it will start loading Windows 8.1 from the DVD that we just created. So that's what you're gonna want to do. So pay close attention to your screen when you turn on your computer, so you can press that certain key that is going to ask you to press, so you can set up the boot settings. So again, if you need to go into your BIOS, if it asks you to press F2 to set up, most likely it's going to take you into your BIOS settings. So you're just going to navigate to the boot tab, booting tab, or boot device tab, and then you're just going to select your CD DVD drive. All you have to do is just read and be patient. That's it. You'll figure it out. It's really easy. And if you get lost, just Google it. Just Google it. I can't boot from my CD DVD drive, or how to boot from my DVD drive. Maybe you might also want to type in your computer model, or maybe just the brand, Dell laptop, booting from the DVD drive. Just Google it. You'll figure it out. It's really simple. So okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to go ahead and load my ISO into my virtual machine and start the installation. Okay guys, so as you can see here, this is my virtual machine that is starting right now. So it was telling me to press any key to boot from the CD DVD drive, and then I was a little bit late, so I'm going to go ahead and restart the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. Okay guys, so this time I was able to okay, so I'm having some issues again, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and fix this issue. Okay guys, so as you can see now, I am booting up from Windows 8.1. So my computer is starting from the DVD drive. So there we go. So it's booting up from the DVD. So right here, you're just gonna want to click next. After, of course, obviously, if we got the US one and our language is English, then there's nothing else to do here but to click next, and then you select install now. Okay, now here it's asking you for the product key. Now I did forgot to mention this earlier. You're gonna want to write the product key down. So let's go back to the Windows 8.1 ISO. Now the product key, without the product key, you're not going to be able to continue the installation. So there is the product key. You're going to want to write that down, or just copy that. And then you're going to want to enter it here. There you go. Once you enter the product key, you just click next. And then you want to go over the license terms. Once you go over it, select I accept if you accept the license terms, then click next. Now here you're going to want to select custom install. Now you're going to want to select that partition that you name for Windows 8.1. That's why it's very important that you name that partition that you created, Windows 8.1 or Windows 8, so you'll know which one, which partition you're going to be installing Windows 8, and you don't damage your Windows 7 partition or your Windows 8 partition. So if you already have Windows 8, then you're going to want to name your partition Windows 8.1, and of course if you have Windows 7, you're going to want to name it at least Windows 8. So there's the one that I created, Windows 8.1. So I am going to select that one, highlight it, and then you just select next, and that's it. Now all we have to do is just wait and let the installation finish. This can take about anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, maybe less. Sometimes it all depends how fast is your hard drive, how fast the read and write speeds are. So this can take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. So what I am going to do is I am going to pause the video, and once the installation is finishing, I am going to start the video again, start recording. Okay guys, so the PC just finished installing Windows and it restarted automatically, so that is normal. So let's go ahead and wait for Windows to start loading. Um, so let's go ahead and wait. Okay, so I actually ended up pausing the video, and when I paused it, it gave me the option to select Windows 8.1 or Windows 7 to boot, to start. So I did not select either one, so it went ahead and selected the first one, which was Windows 8.1. So when it does that to you, make sure that you select Windows 8.1 so you can finish configuring 8.1. So that's pretty much it. So now all we have to do is just wait. Okay guys, it looks like it's restarting again, and this is normal. Again, don't select anything when you get this message to boot from the DVD CD drive. Just let it boot on its own. And I believe we're going to get the option to select what operating system we want to boot from again. So let's see, and yep, there it is. So you got a few seconds to select the operating system that you want to boot from. So let's go ahead and continue with Windows 8.1 so we can finish the installation. So this is really cool, guys. This is really awesome. Again, this is a perfect opportunity for those of you that are running Windows Vista or Windows 7 and want to try out Windows 8. So you can run it side by side, and if you don't like it, you can just delete it and continue using your main operating system. Okay, so now you want to select a name for your Windows 8 PC. So I am just going to call it Windows 8. Windows 8, and I'm going to see if I can, yep, I can use that. So I'm going to use Windows 8 -1. Then you can change the color if you want to change the color. I'm going to go ahead and use that one. Then select next. Now here you're going to want to select the Express settings. Now you are going to need a Microsoft account to create a user account with the 8.1 preview. Once the final release is you're going to want to click on here, next we'll set up your account. Oh no, never mind, you just wait for it to load. It'll do it automatically, so all you have to do is just wait here. But for the preview, you're going to need a Microsoft account in order to create a user account. So if you have a Hotmail account, that's what you're going to need. You're going to have to enter that here. You're going to have to log in order to use Windows 8.1. Once the final release is released, you're going to be able to create a local account without an email address from Hotmail. So, but there is a way to get past this. I noticed that if I play around with it, if I use the customize settings, if you watch what I'm doing, eventually it will tell me that it wasn't able to create a account, and that's what I am going to keep on doing here. So I am just going to go ahead and select customize, and then for home or work network, select yes. And now here I'm just going to click next again, and eventually it will tell me that it's not able to create a user account with an email address, so I can go ahead and use a local account. But again, you got to play with it. You just got to go back and forth. But if you have a Hotmail account, I would recommend you to just go ahead and use that here. Enter your Hotmail account and then your password, and then just log in. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I keep playing with the customized settings until the system gets corrupted, I guess, and then it'll allow me to use a local account. Okay guys, so as you can see here, this is what I was talking about. So after me going back and forth all the way to customize settings, and then going all over again, starting with customize settings, clicking next, 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 and then once I got to create account, finally after 5 tries, or I think it was about 6 tries, I got this message here saying something went wrong and we couldn't set up your Microsoft account. So now I can create a local account, and all I did was just turn off a few settings like receive automatic updates, and I went ahead and select no, do not install important updates, and I did a few other things. I play around with a few settings, and then I just turn them back on, and once I turn them back on, I was able to get this message. I was able to create a local account. But what I would recommend for you, so you don't have to deal with this, is to just sign in with your Microsoft account. Create your account with your Hotmail account, and if you don't have one, you do have the option to create a account you will see that. You will get the option to create an account if you don't have one. So just go ahead and create one. That way you don't have to deal with this mess that I just did in order to create a local account. But if you feel like dealing with that, then go for it. You just gotta be patient. But sooner or later you will get this message. Okay, so now let's go ahead and continue. And again, so you don't have to deal with that, just go ahead and create an account with your email, your Microsoft email account. So my username is going to be 8. There you go. No, I'm not going to name it that. I'm going to name it 8-1. There you go. I am not going to set a password, so I'm going to click finish. Now the computer is about to restart. And again, once the computer restart, you're going to have to select the operating system that you want to use. So since we're still finishing up Windows 8.1, we're going to select Windows 8.1. Now this would be a good time to take the DVD out. That way you don't keep getting a message to tap a key to boot from the CD or DVD. Okay, so as you can see, that is the Windows 8.1 logo that they have for now, the little fishy. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 29 seconds. I don't know if you saw it up here, but you want to select Windows 8.1 preview so we can finish the setup. Okay guys, the video is right now I'm at 22 minutes since the last one that I stopped, so I started a new recording once I started installing Windows 8.1. So right now it's Windows 8.1 is installing apps like you see there. It's telling you what it's doing. So I am going to go ahead and pause the video until this process is finished. I believe the PC is going to restart like another, I think at least 3 more times, maybe 2. But yeah, so this is going to take a few minutes, so just be patient. Okay guys, so now once the applications finish installing, it's going to take you straight to the start menu. So this is the start. So that's it. Windows 8.1 has been installed completely. So this is it. So now you can run Windows 8.1, play with it, learn it, and see if this is something that you like, and see if this is something that you want to upgrade to. If you are currently running Windows 7 or Windows Vista. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. So what you're going to want to do next, you're definitely going to want to install updates. So what you're going to want to do, there's a few ways to install the updates. The easiest way is just to right click the start button and then select control panel. There it is. And then go to system and security, and then just go to Windows Update, check for updates, and just install whatever updates it finds, and that is it. So now what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and restart the computer and boot up into Windows 7. That way you can see that we can still use our Windows 7 PC. We can still use our Windows 7 operating system. So again, guys, this is a great way for you to try Windows 8.1. Even if you're running Windows 8, this is a great way for you guys to try Windows 8.1 side by side in your computer with your Windows 8 operating system or your Windows 7 or Windows Vista operating system. So yeah, as you can see, the process is really easy. If you get stuck, just Google whatever issue you might be having. There is a lot of tutorials on how to do this online, so you will definitely figure out what you're doing wrong and what you need help with, and figure out a solution. So now we should be getting the option to boot into Windows 7. So if we want to boot up into Windows 7, you just select Windows 7. If you're using Windows Vista, then you're going to get the Windows Vista logo there. So now the computer restarted, and it's going to start booting into Windows 7. There we go. As you can see, that is the Windows 7 startup logo. So this is very neat. It's really cool having two operating systems in one computer. Um, like I said, there's a great possibility that some of your applications that you use might not be compatible with Windows 8.1 yet, because this is just a preview. So this is a great way to run Windows 8.1 and test all of your applications and see if they're compatible with that operating system, Windows 8.1. But yeah, that is it, guys. So we have installed Windows 8.1 side by side with Windows 7. This type of procedure is called dual booting. Dual booting. That's what this is called. Dual booting. Dual booting two operating systems, and that is it. So I hope this video has been informative to you, and I hope you liked it.